What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the Fastbreak-Podcast. Okay, I promised you guys an episode on a review of this Clippers and Sacramento Kings game, depending on the results. Because I said if it was going to be a 40-point blowout, I'm not going to make a video on this. But the Kings ended up winning 95 to 109, and we're going to break it down. Let's do it. Okay, like I said, the Kings won 95 to 109, which this was a much-needed big win for the Kings because this ties us for seventh against the Phoenix Suns, so we're tied in the play-in. Okay, so I wrote down some notes here from the game, and I'm just going to kind of go through them and see what the Kings did well, what they didn't do well. And before I start, I think the Kings had an overall great game. First of all, starting with Keegan Murray, who had a nice 19 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. Sabonis had a great game of 22 points, 20 boards, and 9 assists, almost getting that triple-double. And we had De'Aaron Fox with 20 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. And we had 3 great games from Trey Lyles, Davion Mitchell, and Alex Len. Even though Alex Len's stats doesn't completely show on the stat sheet, he had a great game overall. First off, Trey Lyles had 15 points, 5 boards, 4 assists. Davion Mitchell, 14 points, 3 assists, 4 boards. And then Alex Len, 4 points, 1 assist, and 7 rebounds. These were great minutes played by our bench and really just key. Like, a lot of players stepped up on the bench. That was key to the success, especially if Malik Monk and Kevin Huerter out. It's really clutch to have these guys playing like they did. Okay, so what I wrote, the Kings, in the first half, the Kings were aggressive and knocked down threes in the first half. And a lot of this was done by Trey Lyles and Davion Mitchell, and also by Keegan Murray being consistent, Sabonis being consistent. Davion Mitchell, I think he made 4 threes this game on great efficiency. I think he was 4 for 6. Which is amazing, especially from Davion Mitchell. And he had a great game, and if he could start to get consistent and knock down a couple threes a night and play great defense like he's always has been, I think that'll be crucial for this Kings team leading into the end of the season and leading into the playoffs. But Trey Lyles, I think this is his second game back. He had a great game. He, like I said, he scored 15 points. Just had a great game overall. Just glad to see this guy back. And Alex Len in the first half, he was amazing defensively. I believe he had 3 blocks in the first half, which was amazing. He had some key steals, some key rebounds, especially in that second quarter. At the end of the second quarter, he had that steal, give it to De'Aaron Fox with the jam at the end of the quarter. So just great minutes played by Alex Len. And he only got 12 minutes, and he was able to do so much for the Kings, and it was very crucial for this win. Like I said, Davion, he had a great first half. In the first half, he scored 14 with 4 threes, so he scored all of his points in the first half, which is a great half from Davion Mitchell, exactly what we need. But we want to kind of see that lead into the third and fourth quarter. I think part of that is because De'Aaron Fox played a lot of minutes in the third and fourth, but to be able to be out there and still be productive offensively. Okay, and Sabonis had a monster double-double tonight. 20 boards. This is just shown how consistent and efficient. That's good. Consistent and efficient Domantas Sabonis has been all season. Again, I think it's 58 double-doubles in a row now. Just great minutes played from basically every player on this roster, and this was a much-needed win, and it's a great game for the Kings to come back from. The highlight of the game is Keegan Murray's poster dunk that he had. I was out of my seat on that dunk. That dunk was amazing. Unfortunately, Trey Lyles did give that a 6 out of 10, which isn't bad, but Malik Monk with the 2 thumbs down, which usually gives Malik Monk great player on the floor and also great dunker. So, okay, the Kings' next game is tomorrow afternoon against the Knicks. That's going to be a big game because it's against an Eastern Conference team. So we could, even if we lose, we won't go far back in the standings. But this is still a big game against two great teams. We have Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle and OG Anunoby, and they just have so many good guys over there. And the Kings, have the guys that we have. I think it's just going to be a great game. I might make a video after that game. I don't really know yet, but this was just a little update on Kings vs. Clippers game. The Kings, I think they just did a great job overall. They didn't have a lot of flaws in that game, which I think is impressive, especially for how young they are. They only shot 28%. Okay, this is surprising me. I didn't see this. They only shot 28% from 3. They still managed to win. I made a video, I think it was a few videos back. You could go watch it if you want to. I'll put a link in the description if you want to watch it. But it's about the Kings' flaws heading into the second half of the season. And a big one was they started to chuck up threes, and they just wouldn't stop shooting threes. But what the Kings did really well tonight is that when they noticed that some of their threes weren't dropping, they were getting to the paint with Sabonis, De'Aaron, Keegan Murray, Trey Lyles, Davion Mitchell even got some points in the paint. So just recognizing that their shot isn't falling and be able to attack the paint is key for the Sacramento Kings for the remainder of the season. And Kings did great defensively, 6 blocks, 10 steals, only 10 turnovers, which is great. 46 points in the paint, 29 assists. Great. They had 20 offensive rebounds and 36 defensive rebounds. So we're just such a great rebounding team, and that's going to continue to show coming into the playoffs. So that's all I have for this little update on the Kings versus Clippers. I might have a video, not tomorrow. Actually, maybe either tomorrow or the day after that. If I don't, I'll upload some other videos sometime soon or this week. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate you guys' support. See you guys next time.